What is up, Raider Nation? It's another Sesh Media Productions, as if you didn't know. And today's session is brought to you by John Gruden being an undercover racist. And also, Astor Farms Strawberry Banana. Open it up. It smells like dried fruits. It's delicious. Tasting and smelling. It's a hybrid. Seems like a 50-50 to me. Because first you get up, and then you get down like you want to go to sleep. And that's all good. But as we get into this, hopefully you got something to spark up yourself. Whether it's a bong or a J or vape pen, whatever it is. Let's do it real quick. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how we were duped. Not just Raiders fans. Everybody pretty much. It really doesn't make sense to me. Well, I don't want to say it doesn't make sense. It just really caught me off guard. You know, I don't understand it, man. It's really hard to, judge character nowadays, man. I mean, you really got to dig deep. And if it wasn't for this investigation on somebody else, a whole different team, would we be in our situation? I don't know. I can't tell you. Now, being somebody as I am, you're like, Frank, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm biracial. And people who don't know that about me, some people think I'm Hispanic, some people think I'm Samoan. You pick it. It's never what I am, though. And them not knowing that, they say things in front of me that they wouldn't otherwise if they knew. So that's where I think John Gruden is coming from. Obviously, he was coming from a place where he thought he was safe to say whatever he wants. He's talking to his best friend. Or I would imagine he's his best friend. Says whatever he wants. He's letting it out. He's just being himself in that mode. And people are like, oh, that's 10 years ago. Well, it was emails all the way up until he got hired again by the Raiders in 2018. So, is it possible? Is it possible that he turned his leaf in 2018? Is it possible? I would have to say yes. Of course, it's possible. You don't know the time limit or the time frame that someone would, they get it now. They have the epiphany. You know what I mean? If you knew somebody that was an alcoholic and then you see them, months later and they're off, they're getting better, I should say. How do you know when the timing was for them to get better? Like, who's to say that, okay, you know what, you ain't seen them in a couple months. Who's to say that day, that last time you saw them, where that person was drinking and, just falling off the wagon? Who's to say that hours after that, they didn't get themselves clean? You didn't see them. You don't know. Is it possible? Of course. Is it likely? No. It's highly unlikely, in my opinion. I'm duped because I like this guy. I had a situation where I had a friend for years and years and years. And then one day he got all drunk and he said some shit that is just, you can't take back, man. Once it's out the tube, you can't put it back in. And that comes from your heart. You know, that comes from inside. So for him to be like, I didn't mean to hurt anybody. No, you didn't mean for your emails to come out. That's the problem. You meant everything you said at that time. Like I said, did you have that epiphany and now you're not that way in 2018, the day after you sent your last email talking shit about whoever and whatever? Are you better from then? Highly unlikely. So this is a strange thing, man. I mean, what a strange turn of events for our nation. Because I know a lot of us wanted Gruden. And there are some that didn't. They just didn't think he was a good play caller. You name the situation. You name the excuse. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate where we're at. How do you feel our team is going to react to this? Please get down in the comments. While you're down in the comments, please subscribe. Like the video. Hit that bell so when I drop these, you know right away. But here we are in this little ominous situation. It's I'm gonna say it's unparalleled, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. I just know that why the timing, like, man, catch a break, man. This dude, it's such a weird thing because you're like, man, how could he be this way? You know, how could he have those feelings and then go out here and talk about Josh Jacobs the way he talks about Josh Jacobs, talk about AB the way he talks about him, or the way he talked about him? Like, is that all just that's just lies? Is that I don't get it. Like, how could you have that esteem one way and then be the opposite in emails? It's frustrating, man. Like, man, this one I think we're about to fucking rise. And it's not to say that we won't, not to say that we can't, and not to say that we aren't, because we could be right now. We're 3-2. Division rivals are coming up. They're actually playing pretty good defense. I know they played bums in the beginning, but it doesn't matter. Look at us now. Where is our head at? Do you know? Get down in the comments and tell me, because I don't know. I'm not sure. Because if I'm duped, I'm sure Josh Jacobs is duped as well. I'm sure almost all of those cats on there. Because when you look around the league and how they are talking about this man, they were talking about him with, you know, respect. What now? I mean, obviously he's never coming back. He dug his own ditch. Dug his own grave, buried that man. If he claws out, whatever. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because I was one, like I said, I got duped, man. I keep saying that, but I just really feel like it's unbelievable to me. I'm usually a good judge of character, so now this has happened to me twice. And it's a trip, man. It's a trip. I don't want to make too long of a video. I wanted to address it and say how I feel. You know, wonder how you guys feel. Like I said, please get down in the comments. Nobody talks to me except for this Chiefs fan that I know. And he's going to be talking mad shit. Let's talk. And what are the other Raider homies, man? Like, let's talk, man. I be sitting here bored, bro. I be sitting here bored. COVID got me no friends. This is crazy. But I'll tell you what, if you woke up well this morning, you're lucky. You're really lucky. And if you're able to, share some of your well. Pass it on. Be good to the next person, so they'll be good to the next person. And so on and so forth. The begats, if you will. But if you didn't wake up well, hopefully you can find some herb that'll make you better. And keep positive in your mind and in your heart. And until next time, nation. 1.